like a ship lost on the sea. See, I need somebody that can love me. you'll find somebody loving you. You see my boy in the heart.
I sing the blues, y'all, everywhere I go. I've been singing the blues for a long, long time. And the blues is the only thing, y'all, that's on my mind. I'm a blues.
You are your mother bad. I'm living on your love. You're driving me insane. Still I'm down, all on the chain.
No matter what you say, no matter what you do, the one who's been treating me is coming back home. You're crying, baby.
Found a job and I was beat till I got back on my feet. But now it seems I've spent my entire life changing dirty sheets, dirty sheets, dirty sheets.
And I need my space.
Go get me a drink somewhere. I know you probably gonna get mad, but I don't care. I'm going. Friday night, and I'm looking real cute. Going down to the club like I got on you.
Come on with it. for a long, long time. And the blues.
I hold on to the dream, walking side by one man. Drums and beat his guitar in his hands. He makes his dance to Wonderland. Everybody loves a one-man band. Everybody loves a one-man band.
Morning, whiskey stain on your breath. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Live Talking Blues. You can hear my voice a little bit gruff, but never mind. Let's get on with the show. Let me tell you, tonight we have a Detroit-born musician with a cutting-edge blues rock sound, perfectly balanced with experience larger-than-life British guitarist. This dynamic duo has hit the scene hard, let me tell you. And we're going to get them right here on the show, out of the green room. Let's welcome Marcus Malone and Innes Sibun. We're gonna have to figure out which one is which. Hello, Sibun. Sibun, yeah, I thought Sibun, like in Simon. Yeah, I thought so, but I kept wanting to say Sibun for some reason. Hello, gentlemen. What's happening? Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah, we had a little bit of double stuff going on there. And
I could hear some.
I'm sorry about that, guys. It seems like Patsy was saying what's going on, and we couldn't find it on this end. We're wondering if somebody was running the show off their phones or something like that. I don't know, but anything happens in technology. But that's quite all right. Let's keep going because we don't have a double in this now. How you doing, gentlemen?
We're good.
Yeah, Marcus, you okay?
I can't hear Marcus.
No, Marcus, we can't hear you either. Marcus, let me see.
Wow.
There it is.
You were muted,
there
Marcus.
There it is.
That ain't like you.
Look, this is live, okay?
I'm here.
Here. It happens live like that. Whenever you see something live, they say it's live, but it was actually pre-recorded. But we're coming out live to you here at Live Talking Blues. We're bringing the blues together all over the world. So, gentlemen, we got people signing in, saying hello, Marcus. You can see there. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, listen, you guys. Your debut album came just before lockdown, wasn't it? And
yes, it did.
Yeah, and you guys were hitting it hard with some great reviews, and then that happened, but you kept it going.
Yeah, we kept going somehow, but I got to say that lockdown kind of crippled us quite a bit. But we kept playing, writing.
Yeah, of course, it crippled the whole world, didn't it? Really, guys.
Mhm.
We don't really want to dwell on that, but I just wanted to let everyone know that the album, which was called "Come Together," wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And where did you record that? Here in England, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
London and in Bath, where I live in England. Yeah.
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 And so when you guys couldn't work together like organically face to face, was that difficult for you, or did you just kind of stream through it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was very difficult, but we could still write. I mean, modern technology these days. I mean, you know, you have you can work online really. You can, like Innes would come up with some riffs and some song ideas. He sent them to me, and I put them in my computer, and you know, come up with some lyrics and some melodies, and bounce ideas off each other. It's not quite the same. It would be better to obviously meet up face to face,
Yeah,
but that became quite impossible.
I
You
know,
did.
but we're back now, isn't it?
Yes.
We're back together. What's first? What's first out of the stables? What gig are you guys doing after this show?
We're going to Sedgefield Rock and Blues Club
Oh
in
wow!
the city of Sedgefield. It's up north, and then
Yeah.
that's on what is that? March the
Well, she just
18th.
look
March
at there.
18th. Yeah.
Patsy just put it at the
you
bottom
got
of the
it.
screen.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
Oh, wow,
Patsy
yeah.
for you, Italian. She's burning it up.
Oh, 18th of March.
Yeah, read it. Go ahead and read it, Marcus.
I got it now. And then right after that, the
Oh, yeah.
musician. Yes, very good. I
Fantastic.
love playing. Musician's a really tiny club, but it's really great. It's very personal, but it's good fun. I love it.
So how did you two come together? Did your styles bring you together, or did you meet like in some dark alley and thought, I hear a sound comes from down there?
Yeah, the styles. I've been a big fan of Marcus's for many years. So we met at a gig and hit it off and decided it would be great to work together. I mean, he's such a great singer and songwriter, and it was just, you know, I thought I want to work with this guy. So you know, I approached him and said, let's get some music together, and it works. Yeah.
And outcomes come together.
Yeah. Was born.
Excellent. Well, you know what, Patsy, hang on a second. We're gonna look at this video, okay? Because it's the full video, so it's 4 minutes and 30. So let's have a quick look at that, Patsy, if you don't mind. Put that video up, time to come together. Let everyone see this band.
Oh.
I am you. You are me. We can come together. It's all about survival, getting out alive. It's all about keeping your head down when the bullets fly. Looking out the window, the sky's ablaze, the stars are falling.
indeed. That is so.
Oh.
That that reminds me of the stuff I used to listen to in Los Angeles. Do you know the station KROQ?
Oh yeah,
K-Rock.
K-Rock. Yeah,
Marcus and her, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
great.
certainly do.
Oh man, tough. That album has some really great reviews, didn't it? And some great songs on it.
Yeah.
What was that? What was it? That Ashes and Dust. What is it? Pete Fincher said that you were getting rid of some pent up energy or something.
Yeah, we sure were.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the process when writing that album. Some of the songs, did you both come together and write them? You said, or you just send the stuff across and you?
Yeah, that's a lot of it happened. Basic ideas. I'd record it on my computer that I'm watching you through here. Send the files to Marcus, and then he would write the words and change some of the arrangements, with the computer. Then put some drums on it and some bass on it, and that's how the Lockdown EP was recorded. But the other one we did pretty much live in the studio. It was all pretty much first or second take. Just set everything up in the studio and do it like the old days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Marcus, are you in London and Innes, you're in Bath? Is that how it is?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. It's a beautiful duo coming together. Let's see now. I kind of want to go back to the beginning of the 2 years, and I want people to get a little bit of your history, if you don't mind. Marcus, I'll start with you. Detroit born and Motown schooled.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I grew up with Motown.
What does that mean? Did you go to Motown? No, I'm being silly. What does it mean, Motown school? Did you go to Hard Knock School, didn't it?
Yeah, I was Motown. Buy a single every week, a different one.
Really?
Temptations, 1 week, Mary Wells next week, Marvin Gaye. Every year.
Goodness.
Every year we went to the Motown Review at the Fox Theater down on Woodward Avenue. That was brilliant. Love that.
And you'd see all the stars there.
All at once, yeah. All the artists at Motown would do 3 songs each, maybe maximum. Oh, wow. But you see the whole roster at the time, and that went on every year.
That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. I mean, not too many people can contest to that, really. Yeah. Seeing all the stars from Motown.
It was fantastic, I gotta say. James Brown used to come to town. The Fox Theater was kind of like a hub for that sort of thing, and James Brown would come to town every year for 2 weeks, and those artists would play like 2-hour shows and take a break for like half an hour and come back and do another 2 hours.
No way, really?
You can sit there and watch them over and over. All that stuff rubs off on you when you're young. You're just absorbing all these beautiful soul-y vibes, And
so did you pick up the guitar around that time, or was that your first instrument, the guitar? Or
no,
was it keyboard?
My first instrument was singing. I used to sing. I started singing in church, Baptist church. My mother said, "Sing."
Yeah.
When I was 6 years old, and as the pastor started giving me lessons, and I was singing lead in front of the church. By the time I was 8, 9, I was doing lead vocals. And yeah.
I was thinking of this song. I was speaking of Baptist church. This song has been in my head all day, and I don't know. I have to look it up on YouTube.
What is it?
It's I don't even know the title of it. It goes, "God gave me a song of it. I've been washing the blood of the crucified one. I've been redeemed. The Lord has been so good to me. He opened doors I could not see." You know that, Jeff?
No, I don't know that
Oh
one.
man, sometimes it's
I
so
haven't
much
been
in
to
my
church
head.
in a while though, so.
No, I haven't either. I haven't either. I'm talking about Long Beach Baptist Church, 1967.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The one I remember was the first one I ever sang because I thought I was gonna. I should say.
Which one is that? Go on.
I was like, listen to the voice of the Savior. Listen to the voice of.
Is that what you're doing?
And I'm looking at my mama going, say. But eventually I straightened it out. By the time I got to the second verse, I was all right.
Yeah, I guess, it could be nerve-wracking at that young age, isn't it? And so you picked up the guitar after singing, you
I didn't pick up the guitar till later in life. After I had my first deal, I got signed for vocals, really.
Oh, wow.
I got signed
That's
to Ike Turner. Ike Turner came up to see me. He didn't come personally, but he sent his management company.
Mm-hmm.
And the A&R person for the record company.
United
Artists. Yeah, Denny Deontay was there, and what was his name? Mogul. Artie Mogul, I think that was it. Yeah. But Denny was the one who came out and saw me, saw the band in Detroit. And we said, yeah, we like him. And they talked to Ike, and he's I think it was $5,000. Back then, he spent $5,000 to ship us all out.
And you went to LA from there?
Inglewood, near the studio.
I know Inglewood. Yeah, I know Inglewood.
Yeah, near Bollock Studio.
Okay. Is it still there, I wonder?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you moved over to LA?
I was curious, actually, the other day, and I looked. Somebody mentioned, I said, I'm going to Bollock Studio still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a music hub, Inglewood, Long Beach, all what they call the South Bay area.
Yeah.
The South Bay area of Los Angeles. And so you moved out to LA. Yeah,
they shipped us out to LA, and then we had to, as a band, we had to play for, the actual record company. But Ike said, sign up. But we had to still play for the records, company, the staff, and so forth and so on. And they signed us up and put us with a producer.
And you were doing what with them, soul or rock, blues?
No, very heavy rock.
Very heavy rock. So that's your first protocol,
very
really?
Heavy rock. Yes. So, and it was called Marcus. Yeah, it's still a popular underground album. So it was just re-released again on Zoom Records. Somebody re-releases that thing every few.
Really? So could they find that? Could any of your audience find that album on your website?
Yeah, it's on Zoom Records. Yeah.
And what's the website? Tell them the website there where they can find it.
I believe it's www.zoom. I think.
Okay.
I'd have to look it up.
You wouldn't have it on your. I was thinking you have it on your personal website. Where you can like snatch it off there.
I think it may be. It probably is.
We'll have a look anyway.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, you both have so much history behind you, and I must be honest, I didn't know where to start, so I wanted to be organic with you and just trying to get people to understand who you are and what brought you together. So I'm kind of going a little bit into your history, and let me just go on. I want to talk to you, Marcus, about how you made this impact. Because how did you go from doing the rock to opening up for B.B. King then? Or did you open up B.B. King with the rock?
Quick.
yeah, man. I mean, you started rock, blues, soul.
Yeah. Then I came here and I started with another guitar player, Adam Salkel, great guitarist, and I had never really done covers before, and so I started as usual another original band with him. Yeah. And I met him at a place called Singers, and
that's in London.
That
was in London. There's Singers.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that
I think I have. Was that like in the 90s or something? Early 90s, late 80s, late 80s.
Yeah. No, not 80s, 90s.
90s. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't get here till maybe it was, but I wasn't here. But I got here in the mid 90s and the Ivory Bar across in town. And I met him. And I put together a whole band, and we started playing. But when I started playing as Singers, I started doing a lot of covers and soul things and so forth and so on. because it's mostly covers. And
Exactly.
then eventually I had a manager, Jeff Hanlon, that I had actually met in LA.
Mhm.
And the next recording I did was kind of rocky, but I did a couple of more soul-y ballads. And it started going in that direction. And then he came up and said, "Would you like to do open up for BB King?" Because he had those connections. And I said, "Yeah, it sounds great.
Like who?
Why not?" So I think I went home and I wrote about 6, 7. I only needed a half an hour worth of songs. So I came up with all blues.
You wrote those songs, really?
Yeah, all that whole
Prolific
that I
writer.
did at BB King was written, in about a week. And then I rehearsed the songs. I really liked the songs; they were great. I thought.
So cool. I
And
know. I know.
yeah, and I played with Robin Beebe. He's from South
Yeah,
London.
Robin Beebe. Yes, yeah, he's been on the show, Robin
Yeah,
Beebe.
he's a really good blues rock
He's
player.
amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
I met him down there at the Eel Pie,
Yeah. And I ran into him and I met him and he wanted to do it. And and I just put it,
Cool. You put it together.
I've been doing that sort of thing ever since, really.
Yeah.
Most of my albums, they're rocky, but they're more blues rock, I would say.
Well, let's have a quick look at the. We got a little 2 minute, 30-second, what we call it, one of your promos. So let's have a look at that, Patsy, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Number 2, Patsy. The promo.
When you're down at the crossroads and you feel you lost your way and you don't know which way to turn, look up to the heavens, believe in yourself, and let your trouble make you a better man, a better man. Oh, a better man. Mama, I got the feeling and blues, but I'm down so low. Tell me, what can a poor boy do? Ain't no big deal. It ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't no big deal. Ain't nothing but a heartache. And you will never be free. She's the only one. She's the only one. The only one. Living in a house of blues. Living in a house of blues. Living in a house of blues. Yeah. I wanna build a house of love, babe. Yeah. Need a house of love. Living in a house of blues.
Oh, yes. A better
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That was
House
voted
of
best
Blues.
male. Yeah, yes. And that was the last one, but A Better Man was voted best male vocals and album.
Yeah.
And yeah.
By the lovely
Absolutely.
IBBA. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What is it? The British Blues Broadcasting or something like that, IBBA.
Yeah.
They come up with a list. I think it's every month they have a list of.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I love it, man. I mean, it's got my blood boiling. I don't listen to. It reminds me back at home. I'm like, yes.
Ooh, rock is good for
man.
you.
Oh yeah, it definitely is good for you. I mean,
But,
it's just the grandchild of blues anyway, isn't
yes,
it?
it is definitely. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you can
It's
hear it in
true.
your vocals as well because they still got the blues tones in
Yeah.
there, and it's just driving it with a bit of bell going on there, and
I love
and the
working
power
with Ennis.
chords.
Ennis takes me more into the deep blues.
Oh,
Ennis plays some blues, yeah.
oh
And
yeah.
he writes the way he writes. So I let him write the music, and then I sing, pretty much. I did put melodies, but he contributes a lot more to the blues effort there, and I love it.
And Innes, a former Robert Plant guitarist and
Yeah,
vocalist.
I played with him for a while. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've got that on my notes somewhere. I can't remember.
Mhm.
You're born in Bath in Somerset.
Well, yeah, I was born in Malaysia actually. I was born in Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, KL. Yes, yes, yes. I know KL. And
Yeah, so
you started playing you started on guitar. That was your
I
first one around 12 or something.
I was about 11 or 12, and I heard BB
Yeah.
King on the radio, and that just kind of knocked me off my feet, and I just had
Inspired
to
you
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I just had to learn where this sound was coming from. So I think I stole a BB King record from the local secondhand shop.
Did
You know,
you?
no, I know.
I
I
love
stole
it.
Live at the Regal, and I took it home and I played it endlessly and endlessly, just playing it, just picking up on the way BB played, and he was my first teacher, and it just
That
went
was
from there.
lovely.
Yeah, and then I got into Freddie King and Otis Rush and all the other Johnny Hooker and all the other,
Yeah.
the acoustic, Robert Johnson and all that kind of stuff,
Oh,
and
yes, of
Skip
course.
James and all those people.
And not to mention rock and reggae and punk as well.
Everything, yeah, a lot of reggae, a lot of dub music and soul. I was like Marcus. I was really into Motown. Donny Hathaway's a massive influence. Bobby Womack,
Beautiful. Absolutely.
yeah, all those people are great. And O.V. Wright, all those great soul singers are big influences on me. So yeah.
And,
when I was young, there was punk rock, there was reggae, there was such a lot of music, to different music to listen to. So I listened to it all.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Though I mean, I think people. I mean, music is at the end of the day, it's music, isn't it? It's just it's what touches your heart, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
exactly. Yeah.
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 I mean, we may prefer to play or sing a certain style, but
yeah.
I mean, I remember this evening. It's been like a crazy day, like I said, filming and stuff, and things were getting a little bit kind of and I just put on the radio classic FM.
Yeah, yeah. I love Chopin. Yeah,
it's like,
beautiful. Look, you're mellow.
Yeah.
Mozart's Requiem does it for me,
Yeah, exactly. So music can stir the heart in many different ways.
And there's blues in every kind of music, really, I think.
And I'm so glad you guys got together to bring what you do to us. That's absolutely amazing,
Yeah. I think we both had all those influences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Detroit's a melting pot. I mean,
oh my, yeah.
What? Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have thought so. You think it's been sort of billed, as it were, as the sound of soul, basically. But it's a melting pot of all different styles, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's a total melting pot. I mean, you still got all the early punk, what Iggy Pop, and the Stooges, and
MC5,
MC5, SRC, Ted Nugent, all that stuff going on, and you got Hooker, John Lee Hooker,
John Lee Hooker. Oh yes,
so, it's all there.
Yeah.
And then the Motown.
So when after you toured with Robert Plant Innes, you did what is recorded Superstitious.
That's right. Yeah, I made that half of that in London, half of that in New York. For Viceroy Records.
Viceroy, yeah.
And then I made another record for them called Honeypot. And then I was just sort of like touring mainly around Europe, playing blues clubs and festivals.
But you opened for Peter Green at one point.
Yeah, we opened for Peter Green in New York at the Bottom Line. Met him a few times. I saw him again in England, and I went and talked to him. Said, "Do you remember?" And he said he remembered me, but I don't think he did. In fact, I ended up driving him around Bath in my car because there was Arnie Goodman, who ran Viceroy Records, told me that Peter Green really loves fishing and pocket knives and whatever. And I told him there was a really good shop that sold fishing rods and pocket knives and whatever in Bath, and he asked me if I would take him there, so I got him in my car. But the trouble is, when we got to the shop, it was shut, so he was disappointed. So he said, "Oh, take me back to the gig." So that's my claim to fame. I've driven Peter Green around Bath in my tiny little car.
I mean,
but he was great that night.
You two have been on the road for many, many years, and there must be quite a few stories. You might want to mention those. You might want to get those memoirs written.
Maybe.
I'm serious. You think I'm joking? I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's true though. Yeah,
It's true.
But it is. Just tell me a little bit about Teledagger that peaked at number 6.
Teledagger,
one of your most successful recordings.
Yeah, it was one of the favorite ones that I've recorded.
Yeah.
It was more. I went back to a more bluesy style, so there's much more basic blues. I think there's a song on there where I play mandolin and piano, kind of like a barrel house thing, and there's quite a few acoustic blues on there because I do love to play a lot of acoustic songs. So it was a much more sort of raw blues record than some of the other ones, which are a bit more rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two both got a couple of acoustic guitars in front of you. I'm just like, I don't know. Marcus, could you give us a little bit of a tune? Something that you'd like to share with us and the audience, please?
Right.
We've got loads of videos and things like that, but I love the nice natural sound of fingers on the strings.
And young Winston in the background there.
Yeah, Winston. Winston, hello, sorry, Winston, what's up? Sorry. Oh man. You got a 6-string as well, do you, Winston?
No, it's too many. I just got 5.
You got 5, okay.
You couldn't afford the extra one, could you, Winnie?
Let's have a listen. You guys gonna play us something because I absolutely adore both your voices, and let's have a little listen to Marcus. Go ahead there, Patsy.
I wanted to play something with Innes, but we can't.
I know.
I wanted to play something from the LP.
After this, we're gonna play that video.
I feel a bit odd playing that without Innes, so I'm just gonna play.
I'll mime, Marcus.
I'm gonna play a cover, which, well, you know what it is. When you can't find a light to get you through a cloudy day, when the sun ain't shining bright and you feel like you're lost away, when the candle not home feels so very far away, you gotta let your sun shine. That's what my daddy used to say. He said, "So shine better than sunshine, better than moonshine, damn sure better than rain." Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Gotta let your soul shine, shine to the break of day. I grew up thinking that I had it made, gonna make it on my own. But I can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. And sometimes I feel that cold breeze going through my aching bones. I remember what my daddy used to say. He said, "Son, there's a darkness before the dawn." Said, "So shine better than sunshine, better than moonshine, damn sure better than rain." Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes.
Gotta let your soul shine, shine till the break of dawn. Sometimes a man can feel such emptiness, like a woman is robbed him of his very soul. And a woman too, God knows she can feel like this. So when your spirit runs cold, you got to let your spirit take control. Yeah, I said soul shine, better than sunshine, better than moonshine, damn sure better than rain. And I people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Gotta let your soul shine, shine to the break of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shine, baby.
Yes.
An edited version of Soul Shine. When we do that live, it's obviously 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine it. So it is a little bit more, because you're playing quite a full rocky sound, but that's more of acoustic kind of singer songwriter, laid back. But you still got the drum, you got the band playing with it.
Yeah.
What do you go out as a 4-piece, 5-piece?
4 usually.
4.
Sometimes we take a Hammond organ with us, but
Yeah, I could hear that. Yeah, I could hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's
if we got the
beautiful.
money.
Yeah. Well, obviously that. I mean, that's what amazes me about the Tedeschi Trucks band, because there's like 11, 12 of those guys.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Right, you're right.
And I don't think all the money in the world could afford that kind of band on the road. I'm telling you, but they make it work, and
They do.
and that's not even counting the children,
Yeah.
things like that.
And the crew.
Yeah.
The crew
It's
with
a
that
big
band.
outfit. It must be fun.
Right.
I mean, I don't know about organizing and stuff, because it's quite a lot just to organize 4 or 5 people.
Busy tour manager.
Yeah, busy. Maybe I must have a couple of them.
Yeah.
Patsy want to play this video. What's it called? I Can't Quit You, Baby, with Innes. Let's
All
try
right.
to get that up. Oh, yes.
Have mercy.
You don't have mercy. I don't know you're going to have any I don't think he had any mercy on that one. I'm telling you, didn't have no mercy on the people. Where was that?
That was in Poland. It's Suwałki Blues
Poland?
Festival in Poland. Yeah.
What's it like when you're like that? I mean, people are right there in your face, and you're just giving it. That's like an amazing feeling, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. See the people, see the whites of their eyes. You know.
Yeah.
I like to surprise them and go and sit down and play next to this. That's what sort of the blues is about, really. You know. So for me, anyway.
Both of you two are frontmen by nature, you know, and you complement each other. You complement each other on stage, don't you?
Marcus is the boss.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, both of you have a very strong, it's kind of rare, you know, to have two very strong entities. I mean, you got a right-hand man and a right-hand man, you know, and
now with two right hands.
Two right hands, and you play so well with the both of them. We got loads of videos to play as well, and I'm just like trying to get through them. I'm like, I want everybody to see what's happening here. Patsy's going to be pulling the next one up in just a bit.
Right.
But so what can we expect? And you guys going to be back in the studio anytime soon?
I hope so.
Well, we're writing.
Innes just got a new computer. I'm waiting on those files to come flying over.
Yeah, I'm going to be writing some more music, sending it to Marcus, and then he does the genius work. Then and he turns them into songs. I just have basic ideas, and he turns them into songs. They come back as songs.
That's like, was that like Bernie and Elton, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit like that kind of thing. Yeah, without the cash.
I mean, we always talk about that, you know, being in the business and stuff. But if you think about it, there's like about how many millions of bands, you know, like just call it 5 million bands, but there's only a top 5 or top 10 out of 5 million. So, you know, we forget that kind of perspective. But if you look at that perspective, you know, like say, for instance, in London, how many bands are there? But there's only so much work. But we just keep playing because that's what we love doing, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's like brushing your teeth in the morning, you know. It's just this is one of those things.
You're right.
Let's see now. I want to hear because we heard Marcus with one of his tracks, and since we couldn't get you guys to play together as we mentioned. Innes, could you give us a sound so we can? And let me tell you this as well. This video is up online, so you can always use it. Grab it off YouTube. It'll be there.
Okay.
Grab it off YouTube and stick it on your website, or edit it to bits and pieces you like and stuff like that. So it's yours for keeping. Go on, Innes, play us. What track?
Okay, well, I'm going to use a looper, so I play. So I've got my own version of Winston. No, I don't have to play. I'm going to do a BB King song because BB King's my one first true idol. So it goes like this. The thrill is gone. The thrill has gone away from me. The thrill is gone. The thrill has gone away from me. You know you done me wrong. You'll be sorry someday. The thrill is gone. The thrill has gone away for good. The thrill has gone. The thrill has gone away for good. You know you did me wrong, like I always knew you would. Well, I'm free. I'm free from your spell. I'm free, free from your spell. Now that you're gone, all I can do is wish you well. All I can do is wish you well.
The thrill
There you
is
go.
gone, baby.
right.
Thank you. I mean, I tell
I
you,
love that song.
the two of you, you got the vocals and the writing and the fiery playing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, 2022, 2023, 2024, and beyond. We've got a lot to see. I mean, you barely got your feet wet, and then the lockdown happened.
Yeah.
So it's just, I can just see, you know, I'm definitely going to come out and see you guys when
Good.
Oh, that's great.
when you start getting on the road hard and tough again. Absolutely. You played at the Boom Boom Club.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
we have a show coming up
Was
there.
that in Luton? Was it Boom Boom Club?
Sutton.
In Sutton.
We're there again. When are we there, Marcus?
We're at the Boom Boom Club on the 27th of May.
27th of May. Let's have a look. You played at the Boom Boom Club back then. Hang on a second. Let's have a
It's been 5 long years. There've been good times, some bitter tears. I want you to say the best for last one more time. Put your head on that door. Tell me, baby, you don't love me no more. I don't believe it's you. So I'm asking you one more time. One more kiss from your lips. One more touch from your fingertips before you go. One more time. Let me change your mind.
Oh yes,
Oh, one more time.
that was One More Time. Is that one of your tracks?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Marcus wrote
of
that
course it
one.
is. Yeah,
I love that song.
classic, absolute classic.
Beautiful, beautiful
Is
song.
that you, Winston, in the background on that video?
I
On
don't think
bass?
so. I couldn't work it out.
Ah,
I
okay.
think it was. Yeah,
Was
I
it?
think. Didn't you play that? I don't know. You're usually with us there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
true.
So
Did you guys? There's a lot of messages coming through. I haven't had a chance
I
to
don't know how to reply.
Okay.
Other than reply
At the,
live.
at the bottom, it says post a comment, maybe, or there's a chat sign and there's a little box that says supposed to comment. Maybe depends on your device. Again, it's kind of hard to say, but everyone's saying hello. I did answer for everyone, and everyone's saying hello from Germany, hello
Yeah.
from
Klaus,
Florida.
Klaus Strick.
Klaus, hi Klaus, how you?
Klaus
Hello,
says
Klaus.
great singing, Marcus.
Scott, hi
Yeah.
Scott.
I like him.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have still have made quite a few friends around Europe and probably the globe, but there's still a lot more to come. You know, in the
Yeah,
future,
that's a great thing.
sure.
You make so many friends and
hope so.
playing music.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see now. We've played a couple of acoustic songs. I really wish you guys could play together, but that's why we're playing the videos because
Yeah,
we can't, guys. We couldn't really get, like I said, to get a proper
the
sound.
sinking in.
Signal couldn't get them to match.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's a shame.
but like I said, a lot of that stuff is pre-recorded, and when they do play that,
Yeah,
so I was just gonna say Malone Sibun Band or Sibun Band.
Ivan.
Malone Sibun Band. I keep saying Sibun. I think I'm just trying to be.
Don't
posh.
worry.
I'm trying to
I'll
be
let
posh,
you.
really.
I'll let you off.
MaloneSibunBand.com, you guys. Check out the videos and check out where they're going to be playing and places like that. So what? Let's see now. There's so much I wanted to say to you guys, and I keep tripping over myself because what do you guys want to? What do you think you want to have blues? What is your wish for blues? You know what? Like, you know, we always say we want to have it, keep blues alive or have it on terrestrial radio because, you know, back in the day, they had, even a blues station. I mean, I know we've got blues stations on, you know, online.
Internet,
Thank goodness for internet radio, as it were. But back in the day, they would play blues on, maybe it might be even for an hour, but they play it on terrestrial radio. I mean, we got all the blues awards to keep it alive, keep it in the face.
Yeah.
But this is why we do Live Talking Blues, you know, just dedicated to blues and not just blues rock or blues traditional. We do a bit of rockabilly and under the umbrella of blues. But what can we do to keep our youth listening to it, as it were, you know?
I think a lot of the youth are listening to it. It's just getting them out there. And obviously, you know, getting the money behind them to promote them the same way they would do pop artists. I mean, it's I don't know, it's a bit difficult. But
I don't really, because it's the basics, the basis of a lot of music we listen to in modern day, and I can't understand why it doesn't stay on a level where people can say grab it like they grab classical, like they grab jazz, because it is one of those. It's the mother or grandfather of a particular genre of music, you know. And so, I mean, this has been my kind of thing. This is why I do, when my Patsy and I do this, because if you shout enough, maybe somebody will start to listen and do a program, do a special or syndicate it, you know, something like that, you know. So we can carry on playing and let a lot more people see it. You know, the more see it, the more it could reach, the more youth. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anybody leave a comment? Give me an amen about that. Leave me a comment.
I mean, it's good, like you said, about Tedeschi trucks and people like that, you know, that are keeping the blues alive. They're playing this, you know, this kind of music. And so there are, you know, there's some great bands around, but it's very difficult for smaller bands to get gigs because of the money. That's the big problem, I think, really.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the arts, like we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of people that do. There's a lot of bands, and not
Mm.
and out of the millions, only a top 10 would make a living at it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but I mean, but that's in pretty much in any genre, really, not just in blues. I mean, that'd be in pop as well. You
Mm.
know, and probably
Yeah.
in classical even. But it's something that we aspire to, and I think it's just a genre of music that moves you. I mean, it does move you.
That's
It's
Yeah, that's
good.
really
really
it
yeah.
does, you know.
Mm.
Well, it's
Patsy,
nice to
you
see
got
people like
to.
Eric Gale's coming through now.
Yeah, yeah.
He's coming through really big, and this, young kids are playing the guitar. I mean, they can't stop that. It's and they
Sure.
love that. He's breaking through.
Eric Gales, yeah, and
Yeah,
there's quite a few young ones that, yeah, they're.
yeah, they're
What about the
definitely
women,
coming
young
through.
women though? Can you imagine someone
Oh
like as
yeah,
young as Janis Joplin,
yeah,
playing? I'd like to see that as well. A lot of young women that are just as
That's
strong.
happening. Yeah, that's really happening. There's some great female guitar players around. Some
Hmm.
really good female players. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, we keep going, and keep
Mm.
enjoying it. Pat, we listen to one more time. Can we hear "Let Me Love You"? I think. Patsy, you there? Oh, okay. I thought she went home. Patsy,
she's there. She's there.
this is great. Absolutely.
Put your key in the ignition. I'm ready to roll. Just one thing, baby, I think you ought to know. I'm feeling too good to feel insane. But it don't mind, baby. I hope you feel safe. Let me love you, baby, all night long. Yeah, in my heart, yeah, in my soul. Let me love you, baby, girl, you know it's right. Come on, little honey, let me love you right. Wanna hold you close down by the sea. Wanna be the man you want me to be. I'm feeling too good to feel it safe. Got a light in my pocket, baby. I hope you feel the same. Let me love you, baby, all night long. Yeah, in my heart, yeah, in my soul. Let me love you, baby, girl, you know it's right. Oh, little honey, let me love tonight. I'm feeling too good to feel it. Gonna lay no line, baby. I hope you feel the sun. Let me love you, baby, all night long. Yeah, in my heart, yeah, in my soul. Let me love you, baby, girl, you know it's right. Come on, little honey, let's make love tonight. Let me love you, baby.
and then it's so tight, you know. I mean, you guys have a long rehearsal before you get on the road, or you got that natural instinct, you know, don't
No,
you?
one rehearsal.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
What's that word?
absolutely got it.
We just don't rehearse.
No, you
Sound
actually got
check.
the natural instinct.
Rehearse on the sound
That's when we rehearse.
Marcus, could you play us another song
Yeah.
before we start to wind down? And yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing another live one if it's okay with you, Mr. Winston, in the background there.
Yo, Winnie.
Winston.
Winnie. I love it.
Yo.
Okay. Pick a tune.
Pick a tune. Blah, 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 blah.
That's Soul Show.
Yeah.
Did I put you on the spot? I'll put a video. No, we didn't have a video.
These are complications are killing me. These are complications we don't need. Well, you know that I love you, and you say that you love me too. Well, these are complications. What we gonna do? Have mercy, baby. Well, I heard it through the grapevine. The big bad wolf is coming home. Oh. Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. Your big bad wolf is coming home. Well, my little Red Riding Hood, he's gonna know that you've been up to no good. Well, these are complications. What we gonna do? Have mercy. People knew from the very start this stuff can never go too far. No, baby. Oh, my little Red Riding Hood. If you let me, I'm gonna be your big bad wolf. Oh, oh, yeah. Just one look is all it took. I'm ready to leave my happy home. Just one look is all it took, and I'm ready to leave my happy home. Yeah. Complication, you know they're killing me. If you don't love me, little girl, why don't you set me free? If you don't love me, why don't you set me free? If you don't love me, why don't you set me free? Oh, complications.
Oh, have mercy. Have mercy. It can get complicated, can't it?
Looking good.
Love can get complicated.
Oh,
Thanks, Patsy. Love can get very, very complicated. And then blues is such an emotional genre. There's a lot to draw from, isn't it? From happy to sad and anything in between. You know what I mean? Anything in between. There it is.
It's all there.
It is all there, definitely. Listen, I'm just trying to figure out which way we're going to go. We want to go with a video before we get out of here. But any messages you guys want to give to your audience? I mean, even for tonight or for in the future, you know, what's the message we We're trying to deliver here tonight.
Just look out for the new EP. It's called Ashes to Dust. It's a 4-track new EP we recorded in lockdown.
Yes.
So that's available now. So, and if you haven't got a copy of Come Together, why not? It's on Amazon. You can find it anywhere in your stores or whatever.
Right on our website.
The website, yeah.
And give them the website, Patsy. Hand it up. Give them the website, please.
Yeah. You get a signed copy.
www.malonesibun.com.
MaloneSibun.com. Remember that one, guys.
Yep.
And we each have our own separate websites where you can buy our old repertoire, like the Marcus album.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go to the site and you can buy it.
Okay. Innes, what was your website?
Oh crikey. innessibun.org.uk, I think. I don't do it. A friend of mine called John Hewitt does it for me, who lives in the north of England. So I'm useless to anything like that.
Yeah, John, you're listening then. And Marcus, you have one of your own as well.
Oh yeah. MarcusMalone.com.
MarcusMalone.com.
Easy to remember.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And yeah.
Let's go back to 2018. And now this place, and I can never say it. And excuse me, because I just my tongue doesn't say Cone. COLNE.
Cone.
I just it never comes out. It was a great British blues festivals.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah,
it was good. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. I mean, we missed a lot of those festivals. I don't know if they're coming back this year. I think
they are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see you perform there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
Like a ship on the sea.
Have mercy. I'm so tired of living, yeah, like a ship lost at sea, yeah. When I need somebody, someone who can love me. If I don't find somebody, you know my heart.
Oh man. You guys, you know what? The emotion of Marcus's vocals and the emotion, I'm getting chill bumps, and the emotion of Innes's playing, it's just magical. And I can't say any more than that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you too for coming on to the show.
Pleasure.
It's been absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for
enjoyed
having
it.
me.
Thank you so much for having us. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And we hope that you'll come back maybe in a few months' time. We're going to in April we'll be taking a break, Easter break, and all kinds of things. Patsy, let's get Patsy out of the green room. Patsy's joining us from Italy.
Hello.
In our new place, and so we've spoken with people from all over the world, and with modern technology, we're able to do this. Patsy makes it happen with the big thumbs up coming through all the time, all the graphics, and keeping us in touch about what's happening. Thanks, Patsy. We got it. We get it, Patsy. She's making sure that people know what's happening. Thanks to Klaus. Klaus was saying that your last EP, you must get it. So go to the websites there. If you go to the Malone Sibun band, SibunBand.com, you can pick it up there, pick up anything there, and find any information there as well.
That's right.
And,
It's all there.
It's all happening, guys, and we look forward to seeing you out there on stage live, because it's something to see. Winston, thank you much for
My
coming
pleasure.
in and helping out.
Thank you
there.
very much, Winston.
Hey,
Thank
He's
you.
my rock.
Nice one, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we look
I've
forward
been very
to
fortunate to work with this guy for a few years. He's got some amazing material out there. You know, I just don't understand. You know, he should be a mega star by now.
Yeah.
I know it, but you know, you just stay with it. You know what I mean? You just stay with it, because with the right management, the right place, the right time, it's a lot of things, and the talent and everything is absolutely there. You know, but sometimes we have to travel across water. Sometimes, what was that I was listening to? Was it a band or an actress actually? And it was a singer. And she was singing at some mall. Oh, it's the girl who played Billie Holiday in the last Billie Holiday movie.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know the name.
Okay,
I know what you mean.
Before we let me tell you about Right Place and Right Time. I read this, and it says that she was playing at what they call a long mall, which I had to look it up what it meant. Like in the United States, they have these malls. They're kind of outside. They're not inside like a mall, but it's a string of shops.
Yeah.
I
know what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They have it like in the Midwest, things like that.
And Detroit as well. They have them everywhere in the suburbs.
Yeah, exactly. And she was playing at one of those, and the wife of Stevie Wonder walks by.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Jeez. How lucky can you get?
and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of times timing is always good, but
Exactly. You gotta let
but
that.
we're here, you know, we're doing what we love doing, and God bless us that we carry on doing it.
Yeah.
Simple as that, really, you guys. And I thank you so much again
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're very
Marcus and
kind.
Innes, Winston, thank you much. And you guys,
Thank
hang
you.
right there. I'm gonna catch you back in the green room after we go off, okay?
Yeah.
Patsy,
Okay. Well, I'll
take
get
us
myself
over,
to
Patsy.
London then.
All right, guys.